I need a little weight for this. This ought to work. There we go. It's plugged in, but I really don't need it plugged in at the moment. I can plug it in later, I suppose. All right. Get my there we go. What's that? Oops. Let me see. There we see if I can get my chat rolling. There we go. All right. I use avocado oil to make my chips. I think I'm going to make 3 different kinds of chips today. I'm going to make, well, I'll wait till a few more people come in, and then I will tell y'all what flavors I'm making today. It's not cheap to make these because the oil is very expensive. Avocado oil is very expensive. I'm going to be making quite a few, so I might as well fill her up. Okay. All right, let's pin that. Welcome in, everybody. Let's start heating this up. We're going to do it just below the high mark on the stove. So we'll do that. So I am doing, these are white corn tortillas. We're using those. And the twist is, I mean, I've never done this before, so you'll be doing it with me. Dill pickle seasoning and nacho seasoning, nacho flavor seasoning for popcorn. But, you know, who cares? We're going to try it. We are going to try it. As you can see, the avocado oil is a little dark. So, and then we'll just make, so we're going to do the dill pickle, nacho cheddar, and just original salt. And maybe some lime salt, not just regular salt, but lime salt. And those will be the 3 flavors that we do today. Now, y'all have seen me. If you're new to my channel, I have made chips before, just regular ones. So today I'm doing 3 flavors. Gonna let that heat up. I'm gonna start cutting my chips or the tortillas. Cut those up. We're gonna make a whole bag today. I've got some left over in my other bag. Look, the ends of them came off, but that's okay. We're gonna, no wasting food here. We're gonna make them out of these also. So you could make, so one tortilla, corn tortilla makes 4 chips. So we might be making up to 400 chips today. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how much oil I have to work with. And I just cut them up into little chip size there. Set them over here. And then we've got our odd shaped chips for today. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. If you are already subscribed, welcome in. Little chips and chat today. Make some chips. So I usually like these chips that you can get at Costco, but they don't make them, or they don't have them anymore. They make them, but they don't have them anymore. The sea salt and lime corn chips, but which is what made me want to make my own chips. And then they have the dill pickle flavor. They've got all kinds of chemicals in them, so that's why I want to make this. And this doesn't have that many ingredients in it, so that's why I'm choosing that. Plus, it's just fun making them. We'll get some cut up and get them ready to roll. I can put in about five to six chips at once in this smaller pan. So we'll use one of these guys to check it out, see how it's doing. See, you can tell they're a little on the older side, they're falling apart. Let's see. Not quite ready. Let that get hot. We'll turn it up, get it hot, and then we'll turn it down a tidbit. All right. We'll wait just a few more minutes, let that get hot, a little hotter. Welcome in, Josh. I'm making tortilla chips into regular corn chips. And my oil's not quite ready yet. As a matter of fact, it's not hot at all right now. It's getting there, though. It is getting there. Let's see here. I have an order, an offer for an order. I don't think I'm going to take that. All right. So we're just letting the oil heat up. Oops. There we go. I gotta watch what I do here. I'll accidentally. On accident. So, all right. Let's see. Let's turn this guy up this way. So I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up, and then we'll get back down here. Otherwise, how is everybody's Monday going? Is it going good? I hope so. It's been hot here. I don't really want to heat up the kitchen, but I've got good air conditioning, so let's just make chips anyway. All right. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, I see it starting to boil up down there. Oh, yeah. That's good. All right, we'll start with those. There's 5 in there. We'll see how that goes. Hello, Tracy. How are you? We're making tortilla chips with a twist. With a little twist-a-rooney. The first ones tend to take a little bit longer. I'm going to turn the oil down just a hair. There we go. And they only really take about 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how brown I want them and how crispy they end up. So. I'm watching my watch a little bit here. Watching my watch. I think I'm gonna say like probably 1 minute for these guys. So let's see. Let's see how this first batch turns out, because it's been about a minute. Let's see. Might as well use those for my little experimentals. Whoa. So probably just a little over a minute. So with these, I can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably put in 7 chips at a time. Perfect crunch. I'll put the dill pickle flavor in one bowl and the nacho cheese flavor in another. Maybe I need another plate. For that. All right. Let's try 7. And then I'm going to make the lime salt, but I don't have my lime salt yet. Watching my watch, the second hand there. See how it goes. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty darn good. Sorry if you can hear me crunch. I do have my microphone on today. So I'm going to say like 2 minutes on those. Four, 5, 6. We'll do 7. Here we go. Are you still here, Tracy? Are you working? There's 3 there. And then here's the fresh ones. All right, here. Then you got to get that seasoning on there while they're good and hot. There we go. I should use a bigger pan, but then I'd have to use cheaper oil. I don't want to do that. All right. These are hot, hot, hot. Oh, those are working out really good. Okay. Not too bad. You'll probably get away with 7. We should do a cooking live. Hi, NATO. We should do a cooking live doing dishes. I'd have to let my dishes build up. And then we could do one live. Or do cooking and dishes, right? Or you're doing dishes right now. You cook and I clean up. I wish you were here to clean up. That would be great. Whatever you want to do is good. I am game for pretty much anything. That's cooking, crafting. I'm not gigging right now, but thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, we got our lime. I just got to figure out how to open it. All right. I'm going to push my limits. Let's try 8. There we go. Melissa and I are supposed to be doing a live together also. We were going to do cooking. We were going to like cook the same thing, or she was going to teach me how to make tortillas or teach me a dish, or we were going to, who knows? We haven't really discussed it too much beyond just doing it alive together. All right, so let me see if I can get this lime salt open. It's kind of tedious. Let's see here. The packaging on these things. Okay, come on. There we go. I got it. Now I just have to open the lid. There we go. I got it. I'm amazed. All right. Let's see how these guys turned out. Let's put some lime salt on these. Let them cool. We'll start another batch. Eight is going to be my max. Whoops, this goes over here. This goes over here. There we go. Let me get another bowl out for the lime flavor. So we're going to do 3 flavors actually. Nacho cheese, lime salt, and the dill pickle. If y'all like gaming and things like that, Yellow Marker does gaming. I don't remember exactly which games, honestly. But he can tell you. That's Lucy getting a big drink in the background there. Fortnite, that's right. The Fortnite squad builds with 66 mastered whatever sprite pats itself on back. Nice. Well, there you go. All right, so these are also, these are going to be dill pickle also. All right, let's keep rolling. Eight it is. Eight seems to work pretty good. I'm going to try the lime salt one. Oh, heck yeah. Can you hear my crunch crunch? Yeah, 2 minutes seems to be the sweet spot. And we'll do some regular flavor once we've got enough of each of these. Hot. And then once we get a few of these done, we'll switch over to the nacho cheese flavor. Yes, crunchy. You could hear the crunch crunch. Can't make up my mind. I keep switching back and forth. I suppose either one would really work, but I don't want to fry my fry my black spoon out. Some lime salt on those bad boys. Start again. You just let me know when you want to do the live, and I'll put it on my schedule. Better cut up some more. There we go. I lost count. I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There we go. All right, the next 2 batches we'll continue with the lime salt, and then we'll do some nacho cheese flavored. See how those turn out. Maybe I'll put some paprika on with the nacho cheese flavor. I don't think paprika has that much of a taste, but I'll put it on there anyway. My chat box seems to be a little shy, but that's okay. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me here. All right, so let's get that. Wait, I got to put the nacho cheese flavor here. So let me do this one batch here. And then now I'll try to remind myself 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Try to remind myself to put them in the right spot so they get the correct flavoring. Welcome in, Jehu. Chips with a twist. Okay, remind myself to do the nacho flavor. We'll do that. Lucy's on the sidelines hoping that she'll get a chip, but 4, 5, 7, 8. All right, nacho flavor. There we go. Oh, a little paprika on the nacho flavor, I said. It either comes out too much or not enough. There we go. I have to cut up some more chips. Cut up some more tortillas. The first the chips, then the fish served in newspaper. Oh, sounds so good. We have a place that's near downtown that does that. It's been a long time since I've been there. With the little red baskets. And I have done little fish nuggets this way as well. All right, let's get that nacho flavor on there. With a little bit of paprika. I'm not really putting salt on the nacho flavor or the dill pickle flavor because there is quite a bit of sodium already in there. And if you're just coming in and you're kind of wondering why I'm not using a bigger pan, it's because the avocado oil is very expensive. Chronically happy. What's the special twist? Nacho cheese flavor popcorn flavoring and dill pickle popcorn flavoring. And then also just some mere basic lime, beer salt. That's the special twist. All right, I gotta try one. I gotta try the nacho flavor. Hey, that's not bad. That's good. Pretty good. Welcome in, Chronically Happy. Oh yeah, they do. They do. I got mine. I think you can get it at Walmart, and I also get mine at Kroger, the Kroger store. And then I also like the jalapeno flavor, but I'm out of that. So, or else I'd be using that also. And I have my gallon-sized baggies ready to roll for the different flavors. You want to try a lime salt one? Which ones would you like to try, sir?
Lime salt.
Lime salt. Let me put some on a paper plate for you.
What other flavor do you have? Oh,
I've got dill pickle flavor and the nacho cheese.
Yeah, kind of grab a couple more.
Yeah. You should try all three of them. Awesome. Yeah, go look for those. It's good on these chips and it's good on the popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's get that nacho cheese flavoring on here. I'm going to try a little bit more this time. You are very welcome.
The dill pickle are pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, they are. I think they're all pretty good. Of course, I'm biased because I do like my own cooking. So does my husband. All right, let's put these guys. Look at that. Ooh. Homemade Doritos. Oh, you know what you could also do? See, I just get more ideas and more ideas. If I had all of the flavors, I'd probably be making them all. But ranch. They also have ranch flavored for the popcorn. So ranch flavor, jalapeno flavor. Just full of flavor. Flavor, fave. I gotta cut up some more tortillas. Ta-da. I just cut them with a pizza cutter in 4s. Homemade Doritos. I would imagine you could put pretty much any flavor that you like on them, for sure. But these are the flavors we're working with today. Some paprika on there. There we go. Let's get some more going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'm going to put the dill pickle ones are cooled off, so I'm going to put some of those in a gallon baggie so I can kind of see how much they hold. And then at the end, I'll show you all the baggies with all the different flavors. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. We'll do another batch or so with the nacho flavor. Then we'll go back to the lime salt. A little bit longer on that. I'm going to try another one, another nacho one. Here comes the crunch. Oh, heck yeah. Perfect. Let's see. It's a little bit longer. A couple more seconds in there. Some people don't mind listening to the crunch crunch, but some people might not like that. But I gotta try them. So if you really don't like the crunch crunch, I'll take my microphone off. There we go. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's a couple batches of the nacho flavor. We'll go back and do one with lime, just lime salt. You're peeling potatoes for potato. Ooh, I love potato soup. Oh my gosh. I love potato soup. All right, and I'll scoot this over and we'll do the lime salt on this side. Since I only have this many left of the lime salt, so we need to get catch up on that. Let's try another dill pickle one as well. Okay, so for the dill pickle one, I need to put a little bit more spice on it. So inner piece, when you make mashed potatoes, do you leave the peels on or take them off? I scrub the potatoes really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I scrub the potatoes really, really good. And then I leave my skins on for mashed potatoes. For mashed potatoes, you usually peel. Okay. And then do you like russet potatoes or like the purple skin potatoes? Lime salt. I like regular russet potatoes, I think, because I think they don't get near as, I mean, they don't seem as watery, I guess I should say. And and leave the skin on if you do the mashed reds. That makes sense. I don't eat a whole lot of potatoes anymore because I can sit there and eat them and eat them and eat them. So I try to save the binging on potatoes for special occasions like having a steak or Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that. Come on, separate. There we go. Lime salt. Hi, Presley. Welcome back, Tracy. I am making corn chips with a twist. 7, 8. So I've got nacho cheese flavor. So I'm making homemade Doritos, basically is what that is. Dill pickle flavor. Dill pickle flavor. And lime salt. How is Presley doing? They're very good, actually, Presley. I didn't want to just do plain ones. Now, if I had ranch dressing, I would probably do some ranch or ranch seasoning. I would probably do some of that, but I don't. So we're just doing these 3 flavors today. Which ones do you like best, Walleye Guy?
No, the nacho cheese ones were kind of good too.
Homemade Doritos.
Yeah.
Basically, is what those are. Did you hear that crunch? They're very crunchy. The way a chip should be. A little bit hot. Oh, not just a little bit hot, Presley. It's very hot where you are. Very hot. Even the pools get hot, don't they? Get a little too hot to be at the pool. I remember when get out of there. I remember when I went to Scottsdale. I think I went like in July or August. My grandmother used to have a condo there. And she would go to Scottsdale in the winter and come here in the summer. But we went out there, I think in like in August. In August, I think she had something going on. So we were out there in August. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7, 8. And we couldn't even get in the pool because it was so hot. Definitely gets hot in the pool. A lot of midnight swimming. Yes. Most definitely. I can see that happening. I'm not sure what is more oppressive, the hot from Arizona or the hot when you're down south like Texas, Louisiana, those places with the humidity, you know. Still mid 80s. Oh, I saw that. It's like mid 80s, upper 90s at night. That is just insane, I tell you. Crazy. And I complain here when it's like 94 degrees. Last night it was still like 88 degrees at 8:30, 9 o'clock. And the low was, I think, 72. Yes, for last night. And I usually would keep my house at about 72, but it's a little hot still when I come in from the outside. I run hot, so they're still a little greasy when I'm putting them in here. Not quite drained, but that's okay. We're okay with that. The problem with this south, it isn't the heat, it's the stupidity, the stupid humidity. I get you. Now, I don't really mind the humidity, but honestly, it's been a long time since I've been in the south in the summertime. My sister loves it. She says she loves it. My sister was up here um taking care of some, she's my stepsister, taking care of some of her family business up here. And she said that her voice got really hoarse, and her, of course, that means that she had a dry throat, and her lips got chapped really easy and stuff like that. So, and she used to live here 90% of 95% of her life. She was born in Texas and then lived here, and she loves it out there. She loves that humidity. Okay, yeah, run you sleep a little hot at night too, Presley? Yeah, I definitely run on the hot side. All right, I'm going to put these nacho flavor ones in here. Homemade Doritos. We'll just call them the homemade Doritos. There we go. So if I was to move to a different state, I would probably go north, like maybe to the Dakotas or something like that. Even though they have long, cold winters, I would rather put more clothes and blankets on than to try to jump out of my skin because it's so hot. So that's why Colorado is not bad. It's like that happy medium. It's that Goldilocks. However, I mean there are times where we do hit, 100 degrees, but that's really not until the beginning of August. And then towards the end of August it starts, cooling off pretty good at night. I was in Florida a couple years ago for Chris or Georgia, but we went through Florida on our way back from Georgia. And it was so weird being in the ocean and at the end of December, and the water was so warm. One time, my husband and I went to Jamaica, and that was um, 23 years ago. We went to Jamaica for our honeymoon, and it was around Christmas time. And it was kind of cool sitting on the beach Christmas morning. And they had a big buffet layout. That was nice. They had pork, they had beef, they had salads, all the Jamaica foods. That was pretty cool. Not too hot, not too cold. Kind of like a Hawaii. Hawaii is like the sweet spot. Hello, Bruce. Hi, Kathy. Well, Kathy, I'm sure he doesn't mean it that way because he's been in the South for forever. Got to have AC on while sleeping. Yep, and a fan. I've been using a fan and the AC. You could pretty much have Wyoming to yourself, right? The only problem with Wyoming at this point is the wind, really. Okay, we're gonna make this. These are gonna be lime salt. Nebraska's not too bad, but boy, their winters are pretty tough too. But um, Nebraska's they're kind of hardcore. Love Florida in the winter, yes. And a lot of people, I think, also head down to Alabama, like in the Gulf Shores area. 6, 7, 8. For wintertime. The snowbirds. And then that same week we were in Florida, they had snow as well. Like 3 or 4 days later after we left, they actually had snow. It was like, say what? Snow? All the way out there? Oh, those are hot. Welcome in, Kathy. You did a Disney World Christmas. Hey, that's awesome. That sounds really good. I've never been to Disney World. But if I had to go to Disney World, I'd probably do it in the winter also, for sure. Oh, I bet it was wonderful. How was Bruce today? If you're still here, Bruce, how are you? I think these nacho ones are going to be the best. Sorry about my crunch. Some people don't mind the AMSR crunch. Oh, heck yeah, those are so good. Fairbanks, Yuma, Arizona summer cheap rent. Fairbanks, is that Alaska? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's get these flavored up. Flavored up. Correct. I watched some people that homestead in Alaska, and one person I watch is like off of an island, and if they use a boat for the most part to get to the city. Hang on, let's get these. And I like to watch them. They just it's a couple, and of course they just got done having a baby a few months ago, and I was like, whoa, that would kind of freak me out bringing a newborn home on a boat. But in the cold, it was early spring, but still, like around Easter time. Separate those guys. Let's do some more dill pickle ones. I wished I had some nacho or nacho ranch flavoring, because I would do some of those too. All right. Let's do some more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. In mere minutes. Out homesteading out there in Alaska. And this the one I watched, 2 couples. One couple just had a baby, and the other couple, they have 7 children, ranging from 18 years old down to 2 years old. All right, hang on. Let me get these ones out of the way. There we go. We'll make these, let's see, dill pickle flavor. Four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Most Walmarts have a giant display at the front of the store of ranch due to the online World Cup. Oh, really? I mean, like powder? I would do a powder ranch flavor. like the popcorn. But you're just talking the chips, right? In general. Here's my pretty bowl. I'm putting the dill pickle ones in there. Bottles and packets of ranch. Oh, I guess that makes sense because I mean you can do so much with ranch flavoring and the dressing. Like you can make ranch wings, ranch thighs, ranch chips. Ranch wings sound pretty good. Even though I'm not like a fan of ranch wings. I mean the flavor, yes, but I'm just not a fan of wings in general. We'll do some more lime salt ones. Not enough meat on the bones. Six, 7, 8. Now I do have like these little guys that cracked off of there, so maybe we'll use those too. No sense in not. Have some strips, some chip strips. Strip chips. We'll do some strips next. How's that? Yeah, ranch thighs. Definitely. Because they got meat on them. Of course, I'm definitely a thigh girl when it comes to chicken and Cornish game hens and turkey. Love all that dark meat. Same with the fish, dark meat fish. I like cod and stuff too, but I'm really more of a dark meat girl. Let's see what flavor we're going to do these. We'll do a couple more of the lime. I have to put this in my hand because I think I'm getting too much salt on there because I can't see it. There we go. All right, strips. Yes, dark meat. That's right, Bruce. There we go. Got a few little strips in there. Let's look at this order that I missed, see if it's still there. No, I don't take $20 catering orders. Sorry. All right, we got plenty of lime. Here's the lime. Let them cool off, and then I'll put those in a bag. Put our homemade Doritos in a bag. dill pickle. Watch out, juicy doocy. I'll give you a chip in just a second. I'll give you a plain chip. All right, we'll do some lime salt on these guys. I've made almost 200 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me let this one cool down for you, Lucy. All right, we'll go back to these. As soon as the lime chips cool down, I can put those in their baggie. Here you go. She likes pretty much anything, but she doesn't like certain things. She doesn't like certain things that are like slick or whatever. She does like scrambled eggs, but she doesn't like the white part if you do an over easy egg. Oh, Lucy. More Doritos. Ta-da. Ooh, so good. Hang on, I gotta get my other pack out. We got a couple we can throw in there. 2, 3, 4. Throw our nacho cheese on there. With the paprika. There we go. Yum. All right. Cut up some more. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to do until these bags are pretty full. I still have enough room for dill pickle flavor. Still got plenty of room for the nacho flavor. And do those cool off? They're not quite cooled off enough to bag up the lime salt ones yet, but that's about 200 chips I've made. Now, I would tell you that they're cheaper than buying chips, but because of the oil that I use, the oil is very expensive. So that's what makes the price about the same, actually, honestly. So let's see. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, thank you. I'm not even going to address that comment. No need. Because Bruce already took care of that. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it. These crazy little trolls. That way I don't even have to address it. They cool off pretty quick. Let's give these guys a little. Oh yeah, those cooled off pretty quick. We'll let the rest of those cool off. Love pickles. I asked for extra pickles on my McCrispy chicken sandwich and received 5 slices. Oh, 1.5 slices. Oh my gosh, where was that at? Did you go to like Chick-fil-A or something like that? You know what you should do? Instead of asking for that, try it this way. Ask for a side of pickles and tell them that you want more than one pickle for a side. So a side of pickles should probably give you like at least between 5 and 7. Try it that way next time and see a McCrispy. Yeah, ask for the pickles on the side. You're like, can I get a side of pickles and not extra pickles? Just give it a shot. Try to outsmart them that way. Speaking of trolls, garlic potato soup with onion and mushroom, throwing it in the crock pot. Oh my God. That sounds so good. Sounds really, really good. I love making soups in the wintertime. I do a lot of meal prep for wintertime. I don't eat too much soup in the winter or in the summertime. I eat a lot of salads, a lot of sandwiches, that sort of thing. Where is my paprika? Here it is. Man, I'm going to have so much flavoring on these paper towels. I'll eat the paper towel. Potato. So do you put like the green onions, the long ones? I don't know what you call those, but the long onions that are white down at the bottom and green at the top are those green onions. Do you put that in there also? Do you use paprika, butter, and milk? And did you say mushrooms? Let's see. And he said, and mushroom, garlic potato, throwing it all. Yeah. Ooh. Sounds so good. So for the 4th of July, we did a rack of ribs. He wanted to smoke his, and I didn't want mine smoked. I like a really light smoky flavor, but he likes it on the heavier side. And so I did mine in the crock pot, and I used beer, barbecue sauce, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pineapple and the pineapple juice, and cooked them for about 6 or 7 hours. So good. So yummy. Butter. Are you talking about when you say B slaps, a high five, is that butter? For butters, for the butters. All right, we'll go back after this batch, this little batch here. We'll go back to the dill pickle flavor. Whew. All right, let's put the rest of these lime ones in the bag. And then in a minute, I'll show you all the bags with the different flavors. You have the tube green onions for topping for serving. Okay. And Vidalia onions, is that right? And put them in. Okay. Sounds good to me. And the garlic and the butters and the milk. All right, next batch is going to be we'll do some more more dill pickle flavor. Dill pickle flavor. Actually, the paprika does have quite the flavor. I'm gonna go a little easy on the paprika. What about clam chowder? Do you like clam chowder? I love clam chowder. It was a gentle euphemism about smacking Bruce in the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, dill pickle flavor on this one. Whoops, I just broke my top. Bruce says, peace. Next nacho batch I do, I'm not going to put any paprika on it because there's a lot of paprika on the other ones. And in the bag, I can just put just a regular nacho flavor in it and then maybe shake the bag a little bit. And that'll work. As long as I don't have to cook it inside your house. I don't think it smells that bad, really. It's not like when I cook fish. But I always light candles when I have to do fish, or I turn on the exhaust fan, and that seems to help quite a bit. Well, thank you for chatting with me, you guys. Appreciate that. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you too, Presley, been here hanging out. Bruce, Presley, Inner Peace, NATO was dropped by. Yellow Marker dropped by. And I think Kathy dropped by. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Presley. Sometimes I'm a little boring because I don't really know what to say sometimes. When I was doing gig work and stuff, when I first met you, I had all kinds of things to say. It's because I was doing gig work, so I was doing a lot of complaining. But when I'm cooking, I don't have a whole lot to say except for what I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. Yes, and Joshua and Jehu. Yes, thank you. Everybody, thank you very much. And Tracy popped in. Thank you to the lurkers that popped in. I appreciate it. Even if you're a little shy, that's okay. Sometimes when I go to people's lives, I don't talk all the time either. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I'm only here for the drama. I don't have a whole lot of drama. I mean, I could make some drama, but I don't know. I guess I just don't do drama very much. I mean, I could on the right channels, but otherwise I just don't. All right, let's see what we got here. Those are good. We still got enough room in the baggies for some more chips. So you were just assigned a car repo working for the capitalist man. Talk to you later. Okay. I never did ask Bruce what he does for a living. You gotta let me know what you do for a living, Bruce. We have more room in the nacho cheese side, so let's work on those. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Bruce. Bruce has been coming in and out of my channel for a couple years now. And so has Tornado. And thank you. Thank you for the chilies. Whoops, I don't know why I'm doing that. Don't know why I'm putting that one on there. So I was trying to read my chat at the same time. All right. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The oil is running low, so we'll get as many done as we can. We'll let those cool off just a little bit more. This time I think I'm at like, typically I only make like a gallon baggie size, but I wanted 3 different flavors. So I'm probably at a little over about almost at 300 chips probably right now. And we've got the 3 flavors. So I don't know if I'm gonna make 400 or not, because I don't know if I have enough oil for it. But each of these bags have 50 tortillas in it. So they can make 250, I think. That's right. No messing around. Of course, my husband really loves chips. So now he'll have plenty. And I won't bitch at him for eating them all. You can't just have one chip, you know. 2, 3, there's 4. I've got enough room to do a couple more of the dill pickle flavor and maybe a couple more lime salt. And then this one's just about full. Let's see, dill pickle. There we go. I think the rest we will do lime salt. I can do a little bit more. We'll do, let's see. We'll go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We'll see how that goes. I think we've got enough for that. But my oil is getting low. A little bit of lime salt. Let's put it in my fingers. There we go. All right. Five. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put these dill pickle ones in here. Let them cool off over here. In one bag of regular chips that you get from Costco, they've got about 270 to 300 chips in one bag. About that. And I bought at Costco, each of these bags of 50 tortillas, there's 2 of them, so there's 100 tortillas, so it can make 400. It can make 400 chips. So I'm going to say I'm probably just at about 300 chips or so, yeah. I'll save that one, and I'll eat that one, and I'll eat that one. And these nacho ones, I'm going to go ahead and seal them up for a second and kind of shake them without breaking them. There we go. There we go. I guess the next ones, all the next ones I make, I'll just make lime salt because I got enough room in the baggie for that. The Doritos are getting full and the dill pickle ones are getting full, so. Those lime salt ones are good with like guacamole. They're all going to be good with guacamole, but a couple more seconds in there. My chat sure is shy today, except for the dudes, all my dudes. So, inner peace, if you're still there, how long will that cook in the crock pot? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do two little batches of 6. Hi, NATO. Holy chips, those are good. Holy chips, Batman. We'll do these. And I got 6 more. And then we'll call it done for these. Next time I do some, I think I'll do some ranch flavor as well. You have it on low. Okay. And then add the meat and mash additional for 1 hour on high. So you mash the potatoes for your potato soup. You don't leave them in little chunks. I leave it a little lumpy. Oh, okay, okay. Here comes another crunch. Close your ears if you don't like crunch. I like my mashed potatoes a little lumpy also, with lots of butter and sour cream, a touch of garlic salt, a little bit of cheese, maybe even a little bit of jalapeno. Chunks to cook, about half mashed for the texture. Okay, okay. Sounds good to me. Oh my goodness. So delish. This is the last part of the batch that I'm making. I could probably still make, probably another 100 chips easily with what I have left. This is what I have left in the package. So I can still probably make another 100 chips, but I don't know. I still got quite a bit of oil left. I hate to waste this oil because it's very expensive. Very expensive. Oh no. I might go for it. Oh, puree is too runny. Yeah, most definitely. I like a thicker soup unless it's like a vegetable soup or something like that. I even like my chili on the thicker side as well. Y'all, we're gonna go for it with more chips. I can make a regular flavor too, or I can just keep going until I feel like I can't. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. One more, 8. So I feel like I can't get 8 in there anymore. We still have about a good inch or so of oil left in the pan. So we'll just keep going for a few. I'll make yet another, we'll make like regular flavor. I gotta get another baggie out. There we go. For regular flavor. We'll just set them up here anyways, even though we're making them regular flavor. I did not put salt on those. Here we go. All right. Those bags are pretty full. We'll make the rest of them like regular flavor. I'll just like put them on the plate with this anyways, and with that, we'll have a little bit of flavor in there, but I'll just do like salt, regular salt. Let as much of that drain off as possible. There we go. And just regular sea salt. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still able to get 8 in here, so that's okay. That is a-okay. I'll eat that one. I'll make sure yeah, those should be good. Make sure I'm cooking them long enough. That one's lime salt. Pardon my crunching. Those are done. Let me put where's my other baggie? Right there. I think I can keep going until I feel like I don't have any room. Waste not, want not. I'll post a short later, today or tomorrow, of my fishing expedition from yesterday. I haven't been fishing in probably about a year. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And my first fish was a keeper. My third fish was a keeper. I think we went out for like 3 hours. So that was fun. And then everybody on their wakeboards and stuff like that, they came out and they make the lake a little, what my husband calls a washing machine type of deal. Just rocking back and forth. So many boats and wakeboards. Make big waves. Maybe 2 more batches is all it's going to be able to handle here. The oil is really low. But my keeper fish was 18 inches, both of them, 18 inches. And the other like 5 or 6 or whatever, however many, were about 14 to 16 inches. They have to be 18 inches to keep. But it was our anniversary and we didn't do anything really special, but he likes it when I come and go fishing with him. So I did that. At first I didn't really want to go, but then once we got out there, it was all right. The morning, it was really early. We went pretty early, and it wasn't too hot, but then all of a sudden the heat turned on. So we came in, had some, we had a fancy anniversary lunch. We had BLTs. BLTs are good. I do a BLT and then I cook an egg with a broken yolk and put it on there, put it on my sandwich. We're getting pretty low. I'll do 5. Oh, those are still really warm. I'll wait. I will wait. Pop these up here. Just regular salt flavor. So when we started, the oil was about up to here. So it was 3/4 of the way full. Now we only have about not quite an inch of oil. Oh, Lucy. She's protecting. She's telling the mailman not to bring any bills. She's telling the mailman not to bring any bills.
Oh.
I'm thinking it's 3. Lucy says, keep going if you got bills. Do not stop. Those are just regular salt.
I'm waiting for this to thaw out.
Well, it'll be a while. Pop these guys up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we can get the last 7 done. I just put 4 in here this time. Let's get some of this oil soaked up. Ooh. Take some Dawn dishwashing soap. Clean that right up. All right, here we go. Is that a bowl of soup? NATO, is that a bowl of soup? It looks like it. I went and had my eyes examined today, so maybe I'll be able to tell what the emojis are. Get my new glasses. Well, they're the same glasses, but different prescription. How is my battery doing? I can't really see my battery at the moment. There we go. Those look good to me. That's our last batch for today. Let's turn this off. R.I.P. Blind Carpenter. Okay. So let's put this stuff away here so I have some room when I take the phone off of the let's see, where did that little cap go? I can't find the little cap. I'll find it in a little while. For the lime salt. Oh, it's around somewhere. All right, turn that off. We got these guys cooling right here. Then we'll turn the camera around here in a second. We'll move my plant. Bring my chair out. Put it in here. Paper towels look good to eat too. Holy cow. All right. All right, let's take you guys out of the holder. Let's see. Without messing everything up. Come on. There we go. All right. So here we go. These are cooling. Those are the ones I just took out. These are just regular sea salt flavor. And these are the lime salt flavor. So we'll see if I can do this with one hand. Put the lime salt once in here. and I'll label them. And these are just regular. They're still a little warm. See, and then these I just took out and they're still a little warm. There's the nacho ones. So we've got the nacho cheese, dill pickle, lime salt, and just regular sea salt. So these ought to be all right. These feel pretty cool. It's hard to do with one hand here. Hang on. There we go. Regular. Let's put those over here. Yum. Turn these guys around. Now my hands are all greasy again. I'll take these over the table and then I will label them. Hang on, hang on. There we go. Okay. Hang on a second. Give me a minute. Put you guys back in the little holder. Whoops. Hang on. There we go. Okay. And then bring you guys over here. I need to see the rest of my messy kitchen. I have to go get a marker, not a yellow marker either. We're gonna get a permanent marker. Do I have a black one? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Don't need to look at the table. All right, these are just, oops, sea salt, nacho, cheese, dill pickle, and lime. Lime salt. There we go. Yum. Now we have chips coming out our ears. I would say these would probably last us probably maybe a month, depending on what we're eating them with. Isn't that good? So good. And Karma's in the house. There we go. All right, well, that's about it. Made some chips. It took me about 2 hours to make those chips. That's not bad. If I was to make them all, it'd probably take another, was 2 hours and 12 minutes. Probably take 2.5, 3 hours to make all 400 chips, but we'll keep it at about 300 chips today. Who knows? You scored a date with a cute high power attorney. Look out, city. That sounds good. You'll have to fill me in on that. All right. You guys want to hang out for a little bit longer? Or should I let you go? I actually could use some water. Get my water. Oh, so good. We could do some awkward silence if you want. I don't mind that. I don't have much to say except for I made the kitchen hot. So the only thing I don't like about cooking this stuff in the summertime is it does really heat up the kitchen. Awkward silence. We're okay with that. Ah, you're waiting on soup. Nice. How long will the soup take, do you think? Like 2 hours? An hour on low, an hour on high? Something like that? Go eat the chips and cool off. I don't know what to eat them with except for some salsa, but I was kind of waiting for the guacamole to thaw out. I made guacamole and froze it to see how well it would freeze. See how fast it would thaw out. See how good it would freeze. Yeah, the sides are still, or the middle is still hard, but the sides are doing pretty good. You could probably put it in some coolish water. 3 hours, the last hour on high. Okay, okay. That sounds really good. Should we trade chips and some soup? We could trade chips for soup. I could do some dishes too, because I do need to clean up, but hang on. Let's do a little dishes, shall we? Get those done. Joot, joot. See where we're at here with the dishes. Here we go. And I am going to do dishes by hand today. Just stepped on that bowl. Don't hide away the china for a formal dinner. Get out that china and use it every day. Use the good china. Use it. Use it, use it, use it. No sense in not using it. You never did get to your dishes. It happens. What kind of sandwich are you eating? What kind of sandwich? Oh, you know what else I should make too? While I'm thinking about it. You guys would have to plug your ears so make my blueberry pineapple ice cream. Ham and Swiss on toast. Ooh, I like ham. I like Swiss. And I love toast. What else do I have in here? Oh, my little candle holder. There's that. I need this one. And this. And this and this. Oh, I found my lid. Told you I'd find it. Just had to clean up. I knew I'd find it. Cleaning up's the hard part. The oil has to cool down. Where's my sponge? A little bit more Dawn dishwashing soap. Dawn breaks up the grease, surrounds it. This was handmade in Mexico, New Mexico. Or was it in regular Mexico? Nope, regular Mexico. There we go. Cold water to get rid of the bubbles. Have a different sponge for the bottom of the sink. My phone got wet over here. Got to dry it off. There we go. Otherwise it does funny things. Yeah, it's like a Christmas plate. I use it a lot when we do make a turkey. There we go. All right. Well, just about finished here. That one's for the sink. This one's for my dishes. Recycle my can. And I think we are just about done. I do have to do the stove. Let me get the stove done. Top of that needs to be cleaned. Be surprised how far little spatters of grease go. All over. That's very hot. Yeah. No dishwasher today. Just wash them by hand. Put them away in about 20 minutes. Let's finish the stove. Let's go back over here. Finish the stove off. There we go. Shiny and clean. You know it. So is what I'm going to do with this guy is I washed it off with the Dawn and the sponge, but I go over it and I dry it like this, and then I go back over it. I really need to clean under here is what I really need to do. It still leaves it kind of like not so shiny, so I go back over it with some paper towels and Windex. Still kind of streaky. I should make some of my alcohol mix. Still kind of streaky. Let me do the microwave and then I'll go over it again. Yes, scrub that cooking top. Hi, Dean. DoorDash offering kitchen cleaning services now. I don't mind cleaning. I should maybe start doing that for people. I don't know if I could do it for free, but I think people would freak out if I offered it for free. There we go. That's getting better. There we go. Would you all actually watch a live stream if I cleaned house while live streaming? Would that be worth watching? See all my junk. Some of it's not junk. I like some of my junk that I have. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. You think? Maybe I'll try that someday. That might not be too bad. There's a lot of ladies doing that now. However, to make $1. That's right. Sure, why not? I was thinking the same thing, Dean. I mean, I thought I could maybe do houses that were a little bit more messy, but I think I would rather do houses that are partially clean and that just need like the deep clean, like the mopping of the floors and things like that. Maybe I'll do a live stream clean, like do my living room or something like that. My floor actually needs to be done now because I've got all this salt on the floor. I got salt on the floor. Let's clean the floor. Hang on. That's my whole counter. It's a mess right now. That's where I put all my dishes to dry. All right, let me go get some floor cleaning apparatuses. Oh, I better tell Walleye Guy about that. I'm not sure, but the washer might have a leak in it. You might want to come just check out around the bottom part. I have to recruit Walleye Guy to check to see if we have a leak by the washer. I just moved those. I moved those towels, and the floor seemed to be wet. Huh?
Oh, wow.
Right over here. Or is it just cold from the
Yeah, it's
air?
just cold in there.
Okay.
No.
Okay. We're good. It was just cold from the air. Felt wet. All right, let's do this floor. I got all kinds of salt on the floor. And then we'll be done with the kitchen. Get my little Swiffer. Get my Swiffer out. Let's see how dirty my floor actually is. Let's see. What's that? Pumpkin seed. All right, let me dry this off. Move this. Move this. We'll dry this off so I can come back in here. There we go. Ta-da. I'll do the other half here. Turn this around. We'll do this half. I'm not moving everything, but we'll get this half done. Could use a new carpet right there. There we go. We'll dry this half. so I can at least step over here. Okay. That's about it. I think I got everything. Except for over here by the door. We're good though. I'll get the rest of it in a little while. The dogs will be coming in and out, so there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad for about a week. All right. Back over to the neutral zone. That should be about dry. That looks dry. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're about done. We got the floor done. We got the dishes done. We got some chips made. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out and chatting. And I wished I wasn't so boring, but I just don't have a whole lot to say unless my chat is rolling. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Everybody, y'all have a wonderful, marvelous Monday and a terrific Tuesday tomorrow. Thank you, Dean. Look forward to seeing you again. I know that you haven't been live quite as much, but I still look for you in the mornings, just to let you know. All right. Peace out. Love ya. Bye.